left off yesterday.
Continuing on where we left off.
One of those things. So we're right about to go onto the raft with Bannon, but prior to doing that, thought it'd be a good idea to employ some of Roy's grinding. It's assumingly going to be needed.
I'm gonna get onto our Twitch, make sure it's all good. We're still new at this, so we got to make sure everything's running the way it should be. Looks like it.
It should be fine.
Yeah, we look. All right. It's too bad we don't have anybody in the room that could tell us if you're too quiet or not.
Hopefully not. We'll see.
It'll be less of a problem as we go on.
12, 14, 13, 9. All right. Drinking anything tonight?
I'm been trying to get this damn thing open. It's the knobber.
The knobber. What do you mean you can't get it open?
This wax thing is annoying. I've been picking at it for the last 5 minutes.
What? Just use a knife or something.
Oh, but I kind of like the it's the I don't know, the challenge. Or not really a challenge. It's kind of like a task.
You're ridiculous.
I'm retarded. I know. It's fine. I don't know why I like doing this kind of shit the hard way.
It's like trying to open up a bottle of wine without a corkscrew.
It's a little less than that, but it's unnecessary what I'm doing. It's unnecessary work. But I don't know why I like it. But yeah, doing the knob. What about you?
Bottle of wine.
What kind?
Chateauneuf de Pop.
The hell is that? Sounds fancy.
The blitzes are just never going to work. I feel like I keep doing them, hoping for a different result. It just hates me.
just use the pummel.
No! I can make it work.
See?
It's, wait, oh, you got it?
No, I decided to use a knife.
There you go. It's a French wine.
French?
Mm-hmm.
A red or a...
Red.
Nice. I'm gonna cut my finger off.
Don't do that.
Oh, nope, we got it. We're good. Aha.
Now, a while back, my friend and I were hanging out, and we were watching a bunch of movies, and we got really drunk. And we drank most of the wine. I think like we had like a bottle each.
That's pretty drunk, yeah. I can only do about one bottle max, and I'm on the floor.
It's not good. But anyway, we drank most of the wine that I had, so I was like, I should buy more wine. And that's
Bring more!
This came from.
Oh, okay, cool. What, you were like too drunk to drink it once it came?
No.
You bought more than you could drink it that night?
Oh, no, it didn't arrive that day. Like,
Oh.
It had to get delivered.
Oh, I thought like you went out and got some.
No. So one of these times I'm going to do that aura bolt. It's going to work, I swear.
We'll throw an aura bolt party.
It just doesn't work.
Well,
It can't work. I don't understand.
sorry.
Are you too good to work?
Yep.
That's pretty much.
Too good for its button inputs.
You too good for your home? Go to your home.
Oh, I haven't watched those kinds of movies in so long. Yeah, I don't even know if I would still actually like them because they're like so low intelligence. You know, they're very juvenile.
You only go for the highbrow humor.
Not to say that I don't.
Damn it.
like that I only go for highbrow humor. It's just that I haven't had really lowbrow humor in a long time. Like I haven't watched Dumb and Dumber in a long time. And I assume I would still like it, but I might hate it.
So, it was the same friend that we were drinking all that wine with. We came up with this list where there's a bunch of movies he hasn't seen. And apparently I've seen a lot of movies. So
Sure.
he'll mention some movie and be like, "Oh, you haven't seen that," but it'd be like a movie from like the '90s or something like that.
Okay.
So we're like, "Okay, like write this down. We're gonna watch it one day."
Sure.
And then when COVID started with the lockdown, we're like, "Okay, we can like watch all these movies because we can't do
Right.
anything else."
Do like a watch party or whatever.
So I think
Cool.
like Dumb and Dumber was one of them. I don't think he's seen like
Oh.
one of the Dumb and Dumbers. I don't think he's seen like the first
Oh.
one.
How could you see one of the Dumb and Dumbers and not have it be like the first one?
I don't know.
That's pretty weird.
Well, I don't know. You gotta see it sometimes. So I was like, all right,
Indeed.
we'll have this adventure. I'm just
Like-
not even doing anything. Like I just select Blitz now and just hit OK because it's the same thing.
Just continue to waste turn sap, and that's fine. We're doing okay anyway.
It's fine.
Well, yeah, I would say if you've never seen Dumb and Dumber, you definitely should see it. But like, I don't know if I need to see it again because I know it pretty well.
I wouldn't be opposed to watching it. I like
Yeah,
it.
then and like I'm not opposed to watching it again, but I have a fear that I might hate it or just not like it as much as I used to.
Tried extra hard on this one. Damn it.
You gotta like do it like you don't care.
I'm trying with like various speeds.
Various speeds and intent behind it. I don't actually want this. Okay. You are going the correct direction, right?
See, I even checked that. I was like, maybe I'm
Quarter
losing my
circle.
mind and it's the wrong way.
The thing that always kind of threw me off a little bit is because in Street Fighter when you do a Hadouken, it matters which way you're facing, but it doesn't in this game.
No, it doesn't.
It's the same directions, quarter circle, no matter what. So yeah, that would frequently like fuck me up if I got like side attacked or back attacked.
So I think it's just how the emulator, since this is a mod, how it's interpreting the key presses.
Hmm.
But I mean,
Or you just suck
presumably,
at blitzes.
yeah, it's probably the latter.
No, I do remember blitzes being very tough. Like Orabolt was the most complicated one that I would do because of the success rate.
I didn't have an issue with them. Like playing on Super NES, it was fine.
Really?
Yeah, they would work.
I would get Bum Rush and Airblade to work occasionally, but for the most part, it was a waste of turn for me. But Mantra worked every time because it was just RL or XLA.
Mantra was actually a really good one.
Yeah. We're climbing the ladder on the HP. Well, we were in
HP
the
ladder.
200, 300s. So you gonna try and do the Bannon raft trick, or you think we're gonna just take care of that right here?
Oh, well, I mean, the bend and raft trick, and for those that don't know what that is, we'll get into that in a little bit. But that's kind of like an overnight thing.
It definitely is, yeah. Well, I guess that's what we could do, I suppose, if if we get stuck on the raft. I mean, well, I guess we should start using 2 save files at this point. Where like we save right here after we've leveled up and want to start doing the rest, and then there's another save point on the raft where
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because then you can get.
might get fucked. Yeah.
Well, that save point is actually past the area
raft
where you can do the trick.
Oh, is it? Okay. Forgot that part. All right. Well, even so, you should save here before we continue on on a separate save file, because if we get to the point with the other save point and we don't are not able to beat Ultros, we'll be screwed.
That is correct.
But Ultros isn't too hard, I don't think.
No.
I mean, he wasn't in the original version, of course. And hopefully if he's just, you know, weak to fire like he normally is, it should be deal-withable.
Well, with Bannon, you also can't lose. That's why the Bannon level up trick works.
Can't go wrong with the old man. What if, like, heal doesn't work? Did you already use heal?
Health, you mean?
Oh, yes, health.
Oh, yeah, that's all he's
heal.
been doing. I don't even make an attack. He just does health all the time.
I seem to not be looking at Bannon every time he does an attack. Like, I'm watching the fights, but I guess I look away every time he's doing something. Health! There it is.
See, and look at that.
Yeah, that's like almost all your life.
All the life.
Should put Bannon in front. Dero him.
I don't think he'll heal anymore, though.
No, I'm just kidding.
See, I think if there's anyone to move forward, and what I usually did was with Sabin.
Sabin? Yeah.
Because he has a fair bit of HP.
Yeah.
And he's mostly physical attacks.
Indeed.
And I gave him the relic ring, but he doesn't have another claw.
Right. Oh, wait, has he been doing the claw and then a fist?
I don't think he'll do that. I think you need 2 weapons. Ow. See?
Oh, yeah. Indeed.
Bonk.
Too bad you don't have a lock. You'd be stealing some, like, Excaliburs or something from these guys.
Dude, so that's one thing I'm interested more about in this game.
Yeah, to see what the other
it does look like
are.
Yeah, whoever made this or whatever group made this mod, they put a little bit of effort into it because they changed a few other things other than making it just more difficult.
I'm going to do a little research on that, see what we can find out about that, who made it and exactly what they say is different. F6, EvilType.
God, Sabin, I hate you so much.
Okay, so it says it completely rebalances the overall game in a way that's as hard as possible, reasonably possible, without making it impossible.
It's not that hard.
No.
Well, I mean we're only like 3 hours
if you've never played
into
this game before, oh my god, I'd be floored. Add increase the usefulness of characters' equipment that were in the author's opinion originally somewhat flawed.
So unless they mean that it adds extra stats or like extra abilities, which it did for Locke.
Indeed.
Who made it?
I am looking.
Is there a Wikipedia for it or
Doesn't seem to be a
something-apedia?
Oh, credits. Okay. It's by Sage Akron. It's the only credit for this game on romhacking.net. But yeah, it's a substantial overhaul, rebalances things, adds, takes away. Done by one guy apparently.
Sage, thank you very much.
Sage Akron.
Man, the myth, the legend.
Guess so. Apparently, he's done another hack called FF6, the best game ever.
What's that one?
I'm looking. It says the game is no longer basically over when you reach the world of ruin. I don't agree with that at all.
Oh.
But it's the halfway point of the game.
Not really sure what he means.
Right. While no story events have changed, you will need to use the varying areas of difficulty in the world of ruin to level up and get good enough items so until you can finally kill the last boss. It's exactly how the game is played. But new XP curve, HP curve, and MP curve is what this says, and it says a whole bunch of other stuff. But this doesn't look like it's up our alley at all. It makes it sound like it's just the game with a little bit of retooling.
Well, it sounds like this version.
But that makes no sense. The game is no longer basically over when you reach the world of ruin.
Well, there's a bunch of stuff to do in the world of ruin.
Yeah, you get all your friends together. That's like everybody's B plot is resolved in the world of ruin. Like what's his name, Setzer, like is okay with Daryl's death or whatever. You know, he has to go through that to get the airship. That's important to his character.
I think to beat the game, that's all you need to do. Like,
well, yes, it is. But
just need like the initial 4 characters.
Well, sure, but you'd have to be at level 99 to be able to beat the game.
Probably.
You're really just gonna roam around and not get everybody while you level up and like to 99.
Just to stick it to the game.
But also, like all the other people that you get, you know, and you know, just reacquire for the most part. I mean, not Gal or anything, I guess, but like most of the main characters that we use have like actual story like that matters to the plot, like Terra, right? Yeah,
you can totally skip her.
But it's story. It's and it's not the game. You can't say the game is over because you didn't go do things that you could have done.
I say when it's over.
It's just an odd way to view that.
A bit overleveled for this. It's taking them a while. 130.
Overleveled? Alright. Well, that's not a bad thing to be.
We'll try to get one more level with Terra, and then we'll head out.
Sounds good.
This wine's actually really good.
The wine?
Yeah.
Nice. Better let Facebook know we're online.
Wouldn't want to miss that.
Yep, all the people that come to flock to our show. Alright. So what else is on that list for that guy that hasn't seen much?
Oh,
Your friend.
I don't actually remember the list.
You made it while you're drunk?
No. So it's like usually stuff comes up in conversation.
Oh,
and
okay.
There's another friend she's also seen like every single movie in existence.
Mm-hmm.
So like her and I will be talking about some movie or something will come up, and then like he'll be the one like he hasn't seen it. So I'm like, okay, put it on the list.
I get it.
But I think some of it there's like a couple Alien movies. Like maybe he hasn't seen like the first Alien.
Oh my gosh, that's hard to believe. It's one of my very favorite movies.
That's why we came up with the list.
Indeed, you need it. He needs it.
And then he had a few movies that I haven't seen.
Do you remember any of those?
There was a bunch of horror movies.
Mm-hmm. Horror is good.
And most Most were actually pretty good. The last two I remember, he was talking about, there was like this one, it was a YouTube series, it was called Poughkeepsie Tapes.
I think I heard of that,
And
but I never
the
watched
way
it.
it was marketed was, um, it's not quite like shaky cam, but it was supposed to be that like just a bunch of these tapes were found, and you like make whatever out of it, like figure out.
Okay, sure.
But the spin on it was that it was, you're like, you're not sure if it was real or fake. I think it came out right around when like YouTube exploded.
Oh, like in 2005 or 4 or whatever.
I think it was like something like that.
Oh.
So you're like, okay, this, and it was released on YouTube as just like random clips, and I think it was released across like different accounts. So you would watch like one clip and it'd be like 30 minutes or 20 minutes, and then another one, and then like the whole compilation of it would be the full movie.
I don't think I heard that bit about that.
I think that's what he told me. The version we watched, it was like you just buy it on Amazon.
Okay, because it's already all there.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Kind of reminds me of the marketing for the Blair Witch Project. Everyone was like, "Is it real? Is it not? Whatever."
It was like a reimagining of that.
Yeah, a new way of doing it.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Another one was Martyrs.
No, I haven't heard of that one. I don't think.
That one was kind of messed up.
Interesting.
I think it's a good movie, but it's fucked up.
Oh, I like those.
Okay, so we'll save that. Make a dupe. Let's do this. Where was it? Was it up here?
Oh.
Bannon's Road?
Yeah, I think so. Oh.
Bonk.
Yeah. What if you forgot where that was? You'd be so screwed.
You'd never find it.
No.
I don't know what to do. Protect Bannon at all costs.
Ugh. Better not wuss out on us, Bannon. We need you on this one.
I don't think I've ever actually had him die.
I have before, but I was playing like a shithead.
I don't think I've ever actually even made him attack. Like, he has one move. Ow.
His attack isn't very strong, but it's the same. He uses the same wand that he uses the heal. Oh, no, he doesn't use a wand to heal. He uses a wand, just a little, like, Setzer wand. I mean, Strago wand.
Okay, they are messing him up.
Indeed.
With him being road.
The thing that sucks is you can't put him back in the menu, so you have to, if you want to have him road, you gotta waste a turn every fight to put him back.
Put him back? That's okay. They can live through it.
It sounds like he'll probably survive, though. Especially if these enemies give us a bunch of XP. Get us a couple more levels at least. Guess that wasn't too much, was it?
No. No left.
Pterodon. They definitely look more like dragons than like well, their name looks like kind of like a dinosaur name, right? But they just definitely look like dragons.
I don't remember it having that before.
Oh my god.
Ow.
I was expecting your entire party to drop dead.
It's just one-shots everyone? That'd be terrible.
Yeah, of course. Those moves usually are not very fun to deal with. Like Meteo and all that.
Maybe think
Fireball.
of whatever it is, Intangier.
Ugh.
with the invisible guy.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, maybe it is before it. Interesting.
Guess so.
Bonk. I don't know if he actually fixed it in this game.
Well, was he missing? I didn't notice.
He wasn't.
Huh. Maybe not. Hope we don't get hit with another copyright thing with the boss fight here.
Oh, it's probably fine.
I hope so. We'll figure out some way around it though, if need be.
I mean, it's not like this is monetized anyway.
Not yet. Oh boy.
I don't even know why I bother.
Let me look at that page again. Maybe it says something about the Blitz.
No,
Tool.
it's just me. I guarantee you.
I mean, I'm pretty sure about that too, but might as well make sure I got nothing, not too much to do over here.
All right, so I think this is the Bannon trick route, but let me just double check.
I can never remember. I didn't actually use it too much, but it was a nice trick to be able to use.
I mean, it took a little bit of the fun out of it, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Fun to try it out, like especially when you were a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave the thing on overnight.
Back then, like cheating had a lot more fun value to it. For me, anyway. Kind of lost it pretty quick after I realized games were more fun when you play them like correctly.
So let's see. Yeah, that's it. So the trick is
infinite loop.
It's an infinite loop. You'll go in a circle. The only thing you really need is arguably a turbo controller or a piece of tape.
And to have the moves on memory.
On memory.
Yeah.
So all you do is you have everyone attack. You have Bannon on memory do health. And I guess Edgar just do auto crossbow.
Yeah, because it's...
And just that. And you have...
You'll never die.
You won't die. Bannon will out-heal everything. So the idea is you leave this on overnight and come back after a couple hours and they've gained like at least 10 to 20 levels.
Yeah, that definitely gets you a good leg up.
Your video disappeared.
Oh, damn it. Again? That's weird.
Yeah, you're not in the thing. Go back.
Grid fam just pooped out on me again. We might need to use a better thing.
It's a tall order.
I'm back on grid fam. Yeah.
Oh,
maybe we should use Discord and you just use another display capture for the source.
Could try that. Yeah. So the idea is you end up in a circle. And the reason it works is because the wrong direction is selected by default. So you just confirm everything and just keep going in circles. And then when you're done, you just go left.
Sneaky. Very sneaky. Did you learn that on your own, or did you read it somewhere? Because I know it's
Uh,
documented online.
well, I mean, I guess it's not too hard to figure out because
No, it's not.
the default option is the wrong one, and you find out that you go in a circle.
But you don't remember if you came up with that on your own or not.
I think I just noticed it, and I was like, wait a
Uh,
minute, I'm gonna leave this overnight and see what happens, see if it works.
Very cool. You remember the AVGN episode, AVGN episode where he does something like that, but he gets fucked over because it doesn't work like he wants it to.
Wait, no, I don't think so.
It's in he's doing the Terminator video games.
Uh-huh.
Like he's doing like the episode is just a bunch of Terminator games. And
I think I remember that one.
Okay, yeah. So for the one for the NES, the game for the NES, there's a spot there where if you just hold the button down, you'll defeat enemies, forever. And he's like, well, this will max out my score and get me a bunch of lives. Hell yes, because I really need them right now because this area is a fucker. So he does it. He uses a wrench. Crescent wrench, one of those that you can climb. And he comes back the next day after, and the fucking lives are maxed out at 6. He can only hold 6. And he's like, why not at least 9 if it can only be one digit? All 6 lives. Yeah, it should have been like 30 or 40 lives for sure.
I do like that he's making more stuff again. I know he took a break for a bit.
Well, he didn't actually stop making videos. He kind of stopped making AVGN as frequently because he was doing other videos. And now he's kind of into the swing of things with the AVGN and the rental reviews and stuff like that. I like what he's doing right now.
I don't think I've ever seen the rental reviews.
Oh, it's great. They just stand around in this one of the various sets that he has now of just like a bunch of VHS tapes and all that, and they talk the idea for the show is how you'd go to the movie store and sometimes you get into a conversation with the fucking person who's buying a movie or the person who's working there or whatever about the movie.
Literally never happened to me.
Oh,
but I could see that.
That's a horrible thing, because that's definitely happened to me plenty of times at Hollywood Video.
I'm here for a movie. Don't talk to me.
No, I knew a couple people there as I worked. I didn't know them outside of the work. I just knew because they were there every time I went to the store, and eventually I'd start talking to them about the movie that I was getting or what I had just seen or whatever, and that kind of thing happened a lot to me. I guess it doesn't happen to everybody, but I think it's a really great premise for a video series. And I mean, even if it isn't realistic that it happened to enough people to be relevant, I think it's still great because I mean they're just bullshitting around with friends talking about movies. I mean that's great.
I'm sure it has.
They're all movie people too, so
I'm just being an ass.
Whatever.
So see, even on this hard mode mod, Bannon can out-heal anything.
Excellent. You might have had some problems though if we didn't get those extra levels beforehand.
I think stuff would have hurt a little bit more.
Yes.
Oh.
Cure 3?
He... and safe.
He's an asshole. Well, you can still fire. Yeah. Fire.
Ouch. Not a fan of that. He just keeps saying that.
He says that every time you do fire on him. Yeah, and if you hit him with Sabin, ever, he says something like muscleheads, I hate them.
Oh, he did say that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Oh, he didn't do it.
I think he only did it once.
Oh.
Oh no! Why did you attack?
He needs to do some damage here sometimes too, man.
It's alright, Bannon. Well... Oh, he's dead.
Alright.
Wait,
Well, that was
what?
a great fight.
It skipped the whole scene.
It did. It totally did. You know what? He never died in that fight. He said, that's all, folks, and like whoosh, went under the water.
Yeah, it just ends.
That's weird.
That's really strange.
I'm glad you caught that, because I think I would have missed that.
Because no, there's an entire like little scene.
Yeah, where Sabin like gets all like battle crazy, and he goes after Ultros, and everyone's like, "Oh, I'll see you later, I guess," and he floats off separate from them, and now we have the choose your scenario kupo.
All right.
Oh, wait. Oh,
what?
I wanted to check what level Mog was at. He's usually at a much higher level than. What
Oh, I did
are,
check.
right?
He was like 15 or 18.
Oh, cool. Wow, 18. Oh, fair enough. Good. You're ahead of me.
There's also a trick here, which... Oh, God, no.
To do what? Oh, you can't.
No! Alright.
Yep. I think you can buy some later.
Will.
You know what? I remember this part because we always would get screwed up with the sprint shoes. You got to buy more than one pair, so that this isn't a problem ahead of time.
It's always a problem.
But what are you talking about with the trick here? I don't remember a trick for this.
So the whole thing here is moving around the city around the guards and having to steal various people's uniforms, like here.
Yeah.
Turns himself into a merchant, so some of the dudes let you pass.
D-Day suit. He slapped you.
Oh wait, he doesn't die.
Yeah, he was supposed to run away. He slapped you.
Okay, so this is different. And also, why doesn't he have anything equipped?
I don't know. You can equip things from battle.
They can't.
Oh, you go into the items and hit that, yeah. There you go.
Slap.
That's kind of funny. You better heal, buddy.
It's really on it.
Those merchants get slappy when you take their clothes.
Got hit with some kind of pike.
Yeah, that's the animation for one. What the hell?
It hurts less
What
than a
are you
slap.
doing? Man, he's pretty tough. Good thing there aren't random battles in this area.
This actually wasn't. This was not expected.
You know,
They changed this. Oh no.
I think it's kind of funny that he stands and fight.
Oh, he's dead. Sorry.
Two sets of clothes now.
Alright, let's figure this out. There you go.
Yeah. Do you have capture with the Air Lancet?
I don't know. I didn't have this before.
Right. I guess we'll find out once you get into another fight.
Yeah, whatever. Both are not needed. But I was saying before, somewhere here there's a trick where you can somehow go past one of the guards, and you can avoid or skip the whole thing with the stupid cider.
Really? I didn't know that, but I was kind of like the cider bit.
It, I mean, it is sort of ridiculous. Like, so you need to get the merchant's costume so you can get past this kid,
Mm-hmm.
because otherwise I don't know, he says something ridiculous and just like won't let you pass.
Right. Only merchants allowed or something like that. Well, if you can do the trick, do it. I want to see it because I've never seen it before.
I don't remember what it is.
Oh, okay. All right. The old man gets drunk again today, then. Off that special cider.
So like this guy can't get to anything.
Talk to the MTech armor. They kill you.
I think he just kicks you. Oh no, he does start a fight with you, right?
If they're in the armor, they automatically just start fighting you.
Yeah.
And you can win, but
You can?
it's possible, but you're way underpowered for it, even in the normal version of the game. Yeah.
So now we're to a different part of the town.
Damn you, blockhead.
Repeat. Steal this officer's clothes.
Is he gonna slap you too?
He probably will.
Why is he covering his crotch if he's wearing underwear? Don't look.
Don't look at me. There we go. This is some more damage.
What?
Please don't work.
His nakedness has muddled you.
God damn it. Fixed himself. I actually kind of like this. Like this is a nice change.
I mean, it's just different enough to be a fresh breath air, breath of fresh air. Can't talk, but
One of those things.
yeah, it's not overly hard.
No. I don't know why it starts you off with everything unequipped though. I don't think it did that before.
I don't either. Strange.
So now we can go back. Wait. The thing about barrels, I have to check every single barrel.
Indeed. You ever play games like the Morrowind, or I mean the Elder Scrolls series? Games like Morrowind. You ever play like Skyrim?
I've played a little bit of Skyrim.
What do you think about those kinds of RPGs?
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like them too. I'm kind of a pretty. I mean, I take to the games really well. Like I get really absorbed in it. But I've never beat any of them. It's the same thing with like a lot of the longer JRPGs where you just kind of get sidetracked by side quests and you forget about the main storyline after a time.
Oh man, like
Just-
the
and- but-
JRPGs are. That's probably my go-to.
Yeah. I would say that about you too. But I think the Elder Scrolls series is even worse, and like the Fallout games are kind of like that too, where it's really easy to forget what even the main storyline is because there's so many other things going on, and it doesn't it almost never funnels you into story mode. You can just go wherever the hell you want, and whatever area that you're strong enough to survive in, you can just do things. Yeah.
So this afternoon, I watched the PlayStation 5 unveilment event.
Oh, you did?
Thing.
I didn't know there was one today.
Yeah, well, you can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll check
like
it out.
rerun. There's really only like 20 minutes worth of stuff.
Cool.
But they went through a handful of games, and one was, I think this still to be announced, RPG style game from Square, and a new
JRPG?
and a new Horizon Dawn or Horizon series.
I haven't played any of those games.
So Horizon Dawn's really good.
Are they RPGs?
I guess it would be called an RPG, but it's. I mean, it's not like this. It's not a
Turn-based?
JRPG. Well, it's definitely not turn-based. Not like that.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's more of an action RPG,
Okay,
but it's really fun.
cool. Have they given a release date for the PS5?
I think it's just like Q4 end of this year.
Oh,
I think.
well, cool. This year, that's not bad. That's not too long of a wait. I
So
mean,
it's,
we're already halfway through.
I know that's true. Like I don't even know what month it is.
It's the 6th month. We're halfway through. The 6th month. We should call it that instead of June. Like all of them. We're in month 4.
Hey, wait, what?
Did you not get the cider?
What?
I saw you in the room with the other dude.
Yeah.
I didn't notice you get the cider though.
He used to just pick up the cider automatically.
I was just thinking that. That he normally picks it up automatically after you defeat the guy. And you did defeat him, right? That's how you have the merchant close again.
He's the wrong guy. Gotta check the chamber pods. Give me a second. Nothing.
Yeah, that's where the cider is.
It was the wrong dude.
Oh, okay, okay.
I sure did. Oh. Oh.
Should-
I should pay attention.
I was having that problem a lot when I was playing Chrono Trigger, because I was talking, you know, like I'm trying to like keep topics flowing, and every battle I'm like, okay, don't forget to heal after this battle, blah 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 blah. Just keep babbling away, and then I always do forget. It's kind of annoying. Makes me look like a dumbass.
There we go. Old man cider.
Cider.
Oh god, get out of the way. Oh wait, this part I always liked. Oh wait, he doesn't kick you anymore. I thought he did.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I think it was in a different part.
Oh. Yeah, but you try to go past him and he just kind of like slams you, right?
Yeah, you get like kicked.
Port's closed.
Yeah, that's what the captain says.
Mm-hmm. When you say the wrong thing to the kid, I love how he's just like able to kill you. It's like wrong.
Yeah, it instantly kills you, right?
Yeah, you get a game over, like annihilated. And you're just like, what happened? Oh my god.
Well, I guess like Rosebud and Failure. Like, Oh my god, all the chamber pots.
There's definitely a fucking elixir in there. Yes.
There's always one.
I thought there was one in that other that barrel there. Thought there was something. Maybe you already got it. The first time you were here. Yeah, you did because you went into this room.
No, I wasn't in the house. You can't get into this house.
Yeah. Because because remember, yeah, we saw the room that Celeste was gonna be in the last video.
Oh, I burgled the place already.
You did, yes. The first time we were here.
That's true. That was weeks ago.
That was yesterday.
These clothes are fine.
I like how that doesn't make a difference at all.
Like, why is there a choice? It doesn't
you
do anything.
Either way, either now or in 2 minutes.
It never does say why she's a traitor, right? Like, what did she do?
Yeah, I don't think she ever goes back or like goes into what made her decide to go against the Empire.
Hmm.
I mean, it's obvious they're evil, but I guess she just doesn't go into like what specifically it was. Probably because they infused her with like magic, artificially, and it fucked her up.
It goes a little bit into that.
Yeah.
Kefka's backstory.
Yeah, that's yeah. We learn of the fact that they infuse people. Well, she talks about it just a little bit, but Kefka is the bigger thing because like he was one of the very first ones that got infused with magic apparently, um, through artificial means, and it drove him insane. That's why he's as insane as he is,
That's
and gets
correct.
crazier as things go on.
Plop.
Just wait a few minutes and stand there for like 10 minutes and just be like,
I don't
yo.
think it does anything.
Oh, there we go. See? Who cares?
Returners.
Okay. We have heal spells. Well, you do. She does. Locke just has items.
Oh, she's actually really strong.
Oh, she's got nothing.
Actually, really. This part's not good.
I'm pretty sure there's some iron armor in this area.
We didn't find some stuff in the next part.
Feeling is wrong.
Mumble.
Blah, blah, blah. Can't stay awake, even though it's my job.
Too boring.
Place has been burgled.
Wow, this place has been burgled by me. Oh, that's right. There's stuff here. Ow.
Scan!
Oh, and shell?
What else does she have? Scroll all the way down.
That's, that was it.
Oh, okay.
Ultima.
just why not?
Start off with it.
You can only play it like or cast it once before you're out of MP. I'm pretty sure Ultimate costs 99 MP, and you can only hold 999.
Did it? Did it really take that much?
I think it did. You could only cast it 10 times in a battle without. Yeah, first thing, nice.
Got some iron armor.
I like the force armor a lot. Even if it wasn't the most defensively strong, it would block like all freaking spells. It seemed to anyway.
I remember the force shield more.
There's force armor and force shield. I believe. That's for sure. And I think the force shield does almost as good as the job, or maybe even better than the armor to absorb magic, because it does a lot.
Regal Cutlass.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the EP's better. Way better. Yikes.
Nice.
Oh, they drop sleeping bags. Or you steal sleeping bags.
Oh. Excellent. That's not bad at all. Oh, I guess the Air Lancet doesn't give you the capture command. Shit, I think it might almost be worth it to use the other one, even if it's a little weaker, just so that you have the cap.
You can at least, like, steal some stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it might not be the best idea right now, because there's only 2 characters. But, yeah.
It's what the game wants you to do.
I hope the boss you gotta fight here pretty soon isn't too much of a problem. It usually isn't, because of the runic thing.
It's true.
Kind of a training fight.
Hmm.
Jeez.
I did kind of hate this place.
I do remember certain areas of this game, like, you just want to get out as soon as you can, because it's not, like, particularly fun. And those times, it makes it feel like the random encounters are just like, oh, this place must be more dense than the other ones. But it's probably the same everywhere.
No, that's the best way of describing it, because, like, sometimes it feels like it. You take, like, 3 steps, and you're like, what is happening?
But it happens a lot. You just don't really realize it, because most of the time you're having fun with it. But it's just areas like this, they just kind of suck a little bit. Like, you got down the hallway, is all you got. It was a little bit more than 3 steps, but it still wasn't far. I'm still kind of undecided on whether I prefer random battles that you can't tell that you're about to have to fight, like in FF3 or FF6, whatever, or if I like the way that that Chrono Trigger is set up, where you see the enemies for the most part before you have to fight them, and you can kind of choose to fight them or not fight them. Not always, but it just feels like it makes a little bit more sense, you know, that you can see the enemies on the map before you have to fight them.
Yeah, I guess one way or another it didn't really bother me. Though, I swear this area just has more encounters than others. It does!
I'd really love to know one way or another if
So,
it actually is.
I always suspected, like, with this game that it wasn't as much as it's based on steps as it is you stepping on a particular tile.
Oh, you think certain tiles are more hotspots?
I think so.
I used to think that for the little area, you know, the windy thing that we just did to get to Vargas at the very last screen where Vargas is, that like kind of like corkscrew path. I remember like trying to avoid the walls because I felt like they were hotspots of that path. I would try to stay right in like in the middle of that spiral as best I could because of that. But I think it's bullshit. Like I think it's just in our heads.
It's like slowly going insane. Like,
no,
really
I
this
think
way.
it's us trying to find any little tiny advantage that we can because we hate this area. You know, like I didn't like it. Same with this one. I didn't think that there was any spot that was more particularly hot in this one. I just thought that the encounter rate sucked. Yeah, I think it's just our brains trying to make sense of things that are the same across the board. We just don't. It's us that varies.
You might be right.
I don't know if I am or not, but I would like if someone came to me with some actual stats, that'd be amazing.
I'm just thinking from like an engineering perspective if I had to do this.
Would you do different encounter rates, or would you just do flat across the board?
If it was for like Super NES, I'd be like, it would be based on definitely tiles on certain areas, and then also a timer.
Oh, okay.
Like step count, if that.
Sure. Well, fair enough. There aren't any items in this game that decrease the random encounters, is there? Except for the Moogle Charm. Which,
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just that it's all or nothing.
yeah. But I'm trying to remember in Breath of Fire, the first one, uh, was there items that reduced the encounter rate, or totally killed them, or both? Because I know there was one of the two.
Really?
Yeah, it was Marble 3, wasn't it?
Oh, wait, you're right. It was a consumable item. You could buy it,
Mm-hmm.
and it would decrease your chance of encounters.
Would it decrease it or completely eliminate it?
No, I don't remember.
That I don't remember either. But it was a very nice item to have at the end of the game. Because that like tower thing that you have to walk through is super long, right?
Ooh, I remember that. That's a deep
yeah.
cut. That was a while ago.
Yeah. I've never beat that game. I've started so many new files in that game that I can't even remember how many I've done it. But I've seen you beat it a couple times, and yeah, I remember that last tower bit, and it was just ridiculous.
Well, it was maybe 2 months ago or a month ago.
You played it?
I not Breath of Fire 1, but I restarted Breath of Fire 4.
And I've never played any other Breath of Fire game on my own ever, besides one.
Oh, they're really good.
I've seen 3 and 4. I hear that those are the best ones, and I know that I've seen. I remember seeing Mike Collins play it in high school. We were like over at his house, and I'm like, that looks amazing compared to Breath of Fire 1.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't have a PlayStation at that time. Do you think 3 or 4 is better? Because I've heard mixed opinions.
I'm trying to remember.
From what I could tell, the most like objective opinion on it was that like 3 or 4, like one of them had more characters and the other one had like more story to it or something like that. They were basically like, it's kind of like choose what you prefer because they're both really good.
So I think 4 is split between 2 characters. I think. Like I started playing it and then something happened and I stopped. I think it was a Final Fantasy VII remake came out.
Oh, fair enough. But one of the 2, 3 or 4, has like a ridiculous amount of characters, doesn't it?
2, I feel never came out in the States.
No, I said 3 or 4.
3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Trilobiter or Trilobiter.
I believe it's a trilobite.
Trilobiter?
It's a trilobite.
It's a dead lock.
Son of a bitch. That's okay.
Run!
No need to run.
Oh, you're fine. We're at 1 hour now.
It's these trilobites. It's kind of hot in these rhinos.
my roommate and his girl are watching a bunch of movies over there in the other room right now, and they were going through my VHS tapes, trying to decide on what to watch, and they were settling on Jim Carrey movies for a minute. They never watched them after all. They watched something else. They were watching Hocus Pocus, but
I feel like your house is a time warp.
My house is a time warp. Yeah, it should be. I'm one nerdle going through time, trapped in a time warp.
Like,
and my roommate's caught up in it a little bit. Oh no! When did you save last? Oh, you could have saved it. You saved in that room, right?
I saved outside this place.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah. Good. Yeah, definitely a bit of a time warp in this place. He doesn't really. He's not super into VHS tapes, and his girlfriend kind of isn't either. But like, I'm starting to get him converted, and thus she will follow suit too. Hopefully.
How do you convert someone to VHS? I don't understand this.
I sat him down in the front room, and we watched Aliens together on VHS, and he's like, "Wow, I haven't watched the movie on this format," and so like I forgot how fun it is.
Wait, but how's it fun? Adjusting the tracking?
No, it's an automatic adjusting tracking thing. It's I don't know, like it's hard to describe, but you do it and you'll kind of know what I'm talking about. But like I love watching VHS tapes for like the old commercials and previews that used to be on there, or that are on there that we don't see anymore and totally forgot about.
Oh,
that kind of
thing. I know what you mean.
I mean, it doesn't even have to be that. Like, it could be like some VHS tapes. If you remember, if they were like a longer movie, they didn't have anything else on them. It was just like, now our feature presentation, because they didn't have room for commercials or previews or whatever.
Oh, she learned muddle.
Nice. Something I never use.
Never used it.
But like just watching something on a CRT TV on a VHS tape is good enough to remember a little bit of that kind of thing.
You're a madman.
We were going through some of the tapes that were blank, like mysterious blank tapes that I have, and like some of them were like recorded like TV from like the early 90s or early 2000s, from early 90s to early 2000s, and like commercials from back then are awesome. Like, you haven't seen this kind of stuff in forever. It's almost more entertaining than an actual movie. I know, I'm crazy.
It sounds fascinating.
Like, I found a tape that had a copy of it wasn't a copy, but it was recorded, The Fifth Element from TV, like a TV version of it. And like watching the commercials in between was awesome. And then after the movie was like Mad TV was on, and it recorded that.
Kept recording.
Like half of an episode of Mad TV, and then the tape cut out.
I mean, like, I guess I remember that. That's true.
That shit is cool. Like, I love that kind of thing.
God, enough with the poison.
But yeah, so when I've been playing Nintendo or Super Nintendo on my little CRT, testing out games for future episodes and shit like that, I'm trying to work up. I almost got Street Fighter 2010 beat.
Cross your fingers. Oh wait, this is just a trilobite.
Stuck on the last level right now, but as I've been doing that, I've been watching the VHS movies on my TV. That's on top of that other TV. I have a little TV stack going.
It's insanity, Roy.
It is glory. It's glorious. Should be exalting me.
Now cross your fingers.
Yeah, indeed. Kill that tunnel armor.
Ermer.
Ermer. If I ever do a like one of those videos, like a comedy video about FF6, that'd be one of the jokes. Everyone's like, "Watch out for tunnel armor," and then Locke's like, "You mean armor? Tunnel armor?" Like, no, tunnel
Ermer.
armor. We could only think in like 10 characters.
It has flare? Oh my god, this would one-shot everybody.
You better use Runic every fucking turn.
I feel like it.
See what he can steal, though. You might be able to get something good.
I stole
like
it. Air Lancet.
Oh, I didn't notice. Air Lancet is what you could steal before, I think. That's
yeah, I
the
feel
same.
like it's not all that good. It doesn't have anything anymore.
Air Lancet isn't very good, but I'm pretty sure that's what you could steal from it originally as well. Pearl.
These are some cool spells.
Yeah, we're seeing late game spells. Do you prefer Pearl or do you prefer Holy? Because that's what they changed it to.
Pearl never made much sense.
No, I agree. I wonder if that's like a translation thing where like the word for pearl is close to holy for in Japanese.
Because I don't know how they got Pearl.
Yeah, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Because there's what's the spell for dark? Isn't it like Demi?
Demi, well, that's consistent through the genre. It's all percentage based.
Oh. So there's no like dark magic attack, is there, in this game?
Nothing comes to mind.
Yeah, I guess it's. Well, gravity, maybe gravity.
That's Demi.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's the. No. There's Demi, and then there's. Right? Aren't those the two levels of the same spell?
Wait, one more time?
Demi and quarter?
Same thing.
It's the same spell?
Demi was half. And quarter is quarter.
Well, then what's gravity?
I don't know what gravity is. That's also
is gravity. Is gravity even in this game?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well then. Pearl! Gonna pearl you to death with its pearly powers.
It gets quite a bit of turns.
Indeed. Should heal you. Oh my... Yeah, you're really definitely supposed to be using Runic for this battle.
It's like every turn, you can't even do anything.
You have been hitting him.
Yeah.
Everyone. A little bit. Oh my. Okay, that's nice. Yes.
Because, I mean, previously he would just be kind of annoying with the spells. You could do it once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't even imagine how much...
Mega Elixir!
Mega Elixir.
Fuck yes!
How much Ultima would do.
I don't even want to know. You'd probably be dead. It'd probably do like in the thousands.
I guarantee you. One shot everybody.
Uh-huh. Alright, fully done with the scenario.
That scenario's down.
Mog's at level 19.
Do Sabin.
Sabin's is the longest of the three.
Yeah.
Oh, we get to do this friggin' Phantom Train.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yes, I love that one. The mouth harp.
Need those.
Not Sabin, but Shadow's music does not invoke ninja to me. It sounds more like a cowboy.
Yeah, I always thought that too. I think my favorite music is probably Doma Castle.
Oh, really? I'm trying to think of what it is.
You'll hear it.
Yeah. When I think of Doma Castle music, all I can think of is the music for the attack on Doma Castle, and I think that's different, isn't it?
That's different.
Yeah. Because that's like, action music. It's not just environment music. Where does the whole getting a science like mastered skills, that whole side quest in the World of Ruin, where does that lie for you on how favorite side quests?
Oh wait, I don't even remember that one.
Where you have to go back to Doma Castle and Cyan has that bad dream and you have to like fight the goddamn Three Stooges.
Oh. Oh shit! This lunatic.
This guy's funny.
There's only a few side quests that I remember liking. Oh, I like that part. Burn yourself on the stove.
There's a little clue that man is Gao's father. Off to the veldt with ya.
And the Velt music's fantastic.
The veldt music is probably one of my very favorites because it's so drum heavy, and I'm definitely a fan of drums, and it's just a fun tune.
The music in this game was just always like all around really good.
It's legendarily good, yeah, for sure.
That's a lot of heal. Why is there 3 of these?
Because we kept getting them from random enemies. But yeah, that whole side quest with Cyan, getting the rest of his skills and all that, and like finishing his little storyline, one of my least favorite.
Cyan
it always felt like a chore to me.
Some of the latter ones, like Dispatch being the first one, obviously use that one a lot. There's one that gives counter, Quadra Slice, and then there was like a better version of Quadra Slice, which is whatever was like number 7.
8? Yeah, it was like all the way at the end.
Yeah.
Except for, besides the very last.
Yeah, 8 was like Cleave,
Yeah.
and then Cleave like didn't work most of the time, so there's no point in doing that one.
Exactly. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't really ever like doing it, because like
Those was good. He always does absurd damage.
I never went further than number 4 on Cyan's like little tech bar, because it took too long to get to anyway.
Right.
Like I don't really like his ability. I think it's a poorly done one. It just takes too long.
Ouch.
God. Shuriken.
That's the way to do it.
Big grasshopper that can take 3 shurikens to the body.
It's a beast.
Prehistoric bugs. Mm. Yeah, he's in the 400s. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It's a beaker.
Yeah, B-core. Looks like a shaved turkey wearing a shawl or something. Doesn't it?
Yeah. Suppose.
Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's like a chickeny looking bird thing with no feathers, but a shawl over his shoulders.
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. What?
That move is like specifically a Vargas move.
It's a Vargas move.
Exclusively a Vargas move.
Vargas been training animals.
He's been training fucking featherless turkeys. I'm gonna call someone a featherless turkey one day, and they're gonna be very, very confused.
That would be confusing. I can go down there.
Cannot. You can go up there from underneath. After this long ass, that's not really a cutscene. It's just story stuff, I guess. There aren't cutscenes in this game.
This is as close as you get to one.
Yeah. You remember, of course, I'm sure you do. You remember the whole rumored technique of getting Leo back into your party.
Oh, there were so many.
Did you follow any of them? Did you try to do any of them?
I think I did.
I only did one, and that one was probably one of the worst ones, and it didn't work, of course. But it was the one where you fight like a fucking 100 fights in the in that
Like
forest.
the Dragon Forest?
Yes.
Where you fight all the dinosaurs?
I did that. I did it all in one day, and it was very painful and long.
Well, the one good thing that comes from that is the brontosaurs in that forest drop economizers.
Indeed. And that did really, you know, put me in a better place after I decided to move on from there, but it didn't accomplish my goal of getting Captain General Leo back.
Captain Leo.
Captain Leo. He's a hero.
Pre his promotion.
If you resurrect a man from the grave, you better promote him in some way. I love this attack. They just like start climbing the walls and like falling off. Like, is that really how you storm a fucking castle?
That's how they do
Latch
it.
up the walls and just fall off. It's like a step above zombie invasion.
Basically. This music.
Is this Doma's music?
Yeah.
I always thought this was Cyan's music.
Well, Cyan's music is Doma's music.
Okay, well, yeah, no, this music's great. Is this the music that plays in Doma Castle when you come back when there's no thing going on?
I thought so.
I mean, you're probably right. I just because I couldn't think of what else it would be.
Oh, Cyan. Go wreck these guys.
Let us give it to you, eloquent bastard. You know you can fight the other guys off to the side first.
You can.
Not that you need to or anything, but it's just a thing that not a lot of people realize sometimes.
You can talk to any of them and you fight them.
Yep, yep. He'll protect himself if he gets too low on HP.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that Cyan says something like kind of disappointed, like, "Oh, why would you do this?" or something like that when he wins the fight against these peons.
Really?
I can't remember, but I feel like he like maybe he like looks down and like he puts his head down and it's supposed to like indicate that he's disappointed or in something.
Hmm.
I can't remember 100%, but that's what I feel like happens after this fight right here.
Well, let's see.
Could be wrong.
No.
Okay, nothing happens. All right. Such a badass. Walks right up to the captain and tells him he's his worst nightmare. You're fucked, Bo. Did you use retort very much?
No.
I used it fairly often, but it wasn't always a good idea. But retort is stronger than dispatch.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
let's see. I mean, he's definitely going to hit us with something.
If he hits you with bolt, it's not going to work. He has to be a physical attack. All right. Yeah.
Oh!
Bam! That is the strongest moves in the game so
Good
far.
Good lord.
And you got a perk belt.
That did ridiculous amounts of damage.
Yeah, you haven't even done close to that amount of damage
No.
with another character.
Why are they all messed up?
That's always happened, and I don't know what the reason is for that. Like, that's not a new thing.
Kick it.
One of them is wrong.
I thought all of them were wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure if you have kicked it, it would have just straight up opened, and he wouldn't have said, "Ow!" And the dog wouldn't have come. Oh, well, then the other one, then.
I think all of them are wrong.
Oh, well, okay.
Please don't miss. Yes.
Oh, well, that's a hell of a lot of damage.
Yeah, the dog always messes them up.
Or misses.
What the? Ow.
Fucking sabbing up.
They
Jesus.
really are.
Kind of too bad that high potions aren't really in this game, are they? No, there's no 1,000 HP gain. It could have been pretty useful because, like, right now potions are still pretty useful, but like in a couple levels from now, they're quickly gonna be outdated, and the only next best thing is a X potion. And
That's true.
all your life. It's not really worth it sometimes. If it could have refilled, like, you know, hundreds, or not hundreds of thousands, but a couple thousand instead of just one or two.
It's billions.
Less. It's a mini elixir light.
Star pendant.
Oh, that was super necessary.
Garbage.
He doesn't even like see you, I guess. He doesn't see you till you talk to him.
No need to talk to him. Just General Leo. His dorky haircut.
It's a mohawk that's also a flat top. It's He's getting two styles in at once with minimal amounts of hair.
Flat top mohawk.
What?
I must return immediately. I understand, sir.
Cannot reject a summons from Gestal. I wonder if that was a legit summons from Gestal, because like in like 2 minutes, yeah, right here, right now, now that Leo's gone, yeah, it seems like
No,
Kefka like he
was
obviously wanted it to happen. I just wonder if he manipulated it to happen.
It's fake.
You loser. So he just walks away while he's obviously leaving the rest of this in the hands of a madman. Oh, you know, can't go back on a summons.
Pour it.
And he just freaks out on him. Oh wait.
Ow.
God.
It's like the best line.
Never understood why they repeat this joke like twice or 3 times or whatever it is. It wasn't funny ever.
It's the highlight of the game.
Do I look like a waiter?
It's so good.
Like, I've never really been able to like fully like decide on whether he means like a waiter, like a wait your table, or like a waiter as in like I am a person who can wait for things to happen.
It's the former.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know, but that's what it is.
But why? It doesn't give you any clues. He's telling him to wait. So why wouldn't he mean like why does it look like I'm a person who would wait? A waiter?
A toad.
So he's not a waiter, but I am a toad. Wait, he says. Gripe.
Gripe.
Yep.
Oh god. So many of them.
Crap. Oh, it didn't kill him.
Get him, doggo. Yes! Those pikemen are strong.
Mm. Oh, no, I just remembered the most complicated blitz that I would normally do was the, what? Was he confused?
Nope.
Why did that happen?
Did
you fuck up?
Yeah, I messed up.
Okay. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, the most complicated blitz that I would normally use was fire dance. It's just a half circle.
That's just a half circle, yeah.
I forgot that it was a move.
I think that actually should be the next one to get.
I suppose so. Unless they're completely rearranged. Jeez.
Dead. Spilling stuff over there?
What?
Spilling stuff over there?
No. I'll just put my drink down.
Oh. Don't drink that water.
It's purple. Why would you do that? Can people just start dropping like Mortal Kombat, just dying?
Well, this dude just falls off the wall.
Whoa! He didn't disappear into the water.
No, he
Did you
always
notice?
falls on top of it. Yeah.
He died?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
100%.
Wow, I don't remember that at all. I guess maybe I didn't notice. Huh, okay. Immediately buoyant.
Never enough sprint shoes.
Oh my god. At least you don't have to walk too much in this little bit. And he does some running on his own.
Hack. Cough.
Guy got his own sprite and he's like barely in the game. King Doma. He's probably the character in this game that's the least amount used that has his own unique sprite.
You might be right.
Unless maybe we count one of the espers, something like that.
Mm.
Because there's a lot of espers that we see at a certain point that are in like little sprite character mode that like you almost never see again. But
Let's go
not sure.
check on these guys.
So what is going on? Who he's talking to right now? I for the longest time could never understand that sprite. Like I didn't understand what it was. Like I knew that it was a person lying down because of who it was before, because you could see like the person standing up and then they get knocked down.
Right.
It took me so long to like see it correctly. I can see it now.
Really? Well, it's like... That's the head. Here's
Yes.
a arm.
I get it now,
Dress.
but like the head and the hair and the arms, it all looked like something separate from the skirt. Like I couldn't like put them together in my brain.
What?
And so it looked like just a pile of crap with with like a skirt on the top of it. But now I see it. It's like two arms outstretched. There's hair all over the ground, and there's the head. Yeah, I see it. It took me forever to like. I tried for a long time to be like.
Well, it's like
to make
here's
sense
one
of that.
arm. Here's the second arm. This is hair.
Yes. It really annoyed me for the longest time because it was just like, I know I should know what that is, but I just can't like make sense of it. Impossible. Idiotic.
Idiotic.
the enemy
Ding,
and he's
ding.
pissed off.
I did kind of like this.
Yeah, get in the middle.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
bonk.
Oh, there it is.
Just gotta talk to him from the side.
Yeah. Get smashed out of the way. There should have been more fights like this, in my opinion, in this game, where like one character is just royally pissed off and they're just like blind rage fighting, so they're in the middle, like in front of everybody else. Like Terra could have had some moments like that, I think, and maybe Celeste too, because of her, you know, being against the Empire.
Should have got more shurikens.
Mm-hmm. We have the money for it. Why didn't you buy more?
Cheapskate.
Cheapskate, fucker. Buy 99.
That's absurd. Bonk.
Kill that grunt.
Oh my god, they're so strong.
It's not even like that they're that strong because they don't hurt you that much. They're just like very. They have a high constitution.
Ding ding, ding ding. One tonic.
Oh jeez. Good thing we're almost done with this little endurance bit.
Yeah, there's potions. Let's throw a guardian. Bonk. That doesn't do any more than shurikens.
No?
Not really.
That's not the strongest knife.
No,
But, I mean, you would think that it does more damage than a shuriken, because you can't equip a shuriken to, like, use as a knife.
It's a strong cadet. Oh shit, he really isn't dead. Get him! Get him! Ouch. I wonder what happens if he dies.
I don't know. I've never noticed if he dies or not. I mean, I've never seen if he dies or not. Or if he does die. Sorry. Dispatch that bitch. Damn.
Maybe I should help him out. I don't think it worked.
Yet again. You haven't done Aura Bolt one time, have you?
No, I have. Like
Oh, you have? Okay.
3, maybe.
So your success rate is like 10%.
That's optimistic.
Oh my god.
I'd go with like 5.
I haven't noticed. I haven't noticed you do any of them. Every time I happen to notice you're failing. It's
about right.
We should start a little counter, like a little graphic that pops up every time you fail a
I can
blitz. Blitz fail is at 35.
keep one for success rate.
You can keep one for a success rate, but it's going to be a lot sadder of a list.
It's more optimistic.
I see. Oh man.
All right. End of the
Were you
line.
saying something? You were cutting out for a second.
No, I was just making weird noises.
Oh, okay. Back to the old M-Tech armor that Cyan is a
Yes.
master of.
Wow.
Nice.
All
Very
right.
nice.
One shots those dudes.
I wonder if OBS has like because you can do like an image capture, like how we have the Final Fantasy picture, the picture of the box
Uh-huh.
on OBS. I wonder if you can do that with GIFs, like animated GIFs that only pop up and play like once or twice maybe when you want them to. You know what I mean?
Well, you can do that for like events that happen. Like if someone subscribes or
That's kind of what I'm talking about, but like I'm more specifically like I've got in my head where like some random thing that eventually we'll learn that these things will happen to us as we do this more often. Like I don't know, just a thing that happens. Like it happens a lot. Whenever it does happen, not like a subscription, but like a problem that I run into or something with a game, or I misspeak again or whatever. Something that is a
mm-hmm.
running thing that happens. And whenever that happens, I could like hit a key on my keyboard and then like a GIF plays of like something funny about that, you know, relevant to what we're referencing, you know, um, and I wonder if that kind of thing is possible in OBS.
That sounds reasonable.
It sounds reasonable, right? Yeah. At the very least, I feel like it might take a little longer than just a key press, but at the very least, I could have like a little folder of GIFs like lined up, and then you know just take a couple seconds to pick one and you know choose it, and it'll play like once or twice, and I'll just stop it and then you know continue on. Ideally, it'd be as quick as a button press and it's all automatic, but if it happens to be where it's just a little bit more work, I think I could still do that and want to do that because I think it could be pretty funny.
Oh god, there's too many.
There are. You're gonna get rabbited to death. And they are definitely cure happy.
They're very angry.
Oh, wow. A ninja taken down by rabbits.
They're very angry yellow rabbits. Don't attack that one. Oh my god, how are you alive?
Wow. Desperation attack.
Right? I mean...
What is Shadows? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Well, I know I must have seen it because I know that we like made them all happen back in the day on purpose.
Well, it doesn't do that much.
I was just thinking, like last night after we stopped streaming yesterday, that we haven't played this game together, like, since the 90s, dude.
It was possible, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's true. Because, I mean, as far as I remember the last time we were really playing this game together, or, I mean, like we were never sharing a file or anything like that, but like you'd bring it over, or I'd we just like pop it in or whatever and just fuck around with the Game Genie codes or whatever, or just like decide to just go beat Kefka or something real fast. But that was definitely in the 90s when we were still messing around with the Game Genie. We didn't do that in like high school.
Could be right.
Yeah.
Beaker.
Beaker.
Ouch. It's harder with these guys because they have no magic.
Uh-huh. Man, you didn't get any XP from that guy at all. Hopefully Shadow stays on board for the Phantom Train.
He does.
He doesn't always.
Really?
No. You haven't had him leave on you before?
I don't think so.
If I remember correctly, anytime during this point, up until when you get to the Phantom Train, he can just fuck off on you. Like at the end of any fight, he'll just randomly say, "That's it, I'm done," and leave.
Like if you take too long?
I don't know if it's a thing that it involves you taking too long, or if it's just a random chance every fight. But I've definitely had him leave before we get to the Phantom Train, and it was like here or in the Phantom Forest before we get on the train.
Hmm.
It can happen.
Hmm.
And if it does happen, you can get 2 ghosts instead of just the one on the Phantom Train.
Oh.
Yeah. Not that that really is a good thing. You know, it is not a suitable replacement to not having Shadow.
It's not a fair substitute.
No. But it is cool.
Hmm. I think I'm going totally the wrong way.
Yeah, I remember that happening to me here too. It's not exactly clear where you're going or where you're supposed to go.
God damn it.
Don't run out of antidotes.
Right.
Well, you have remedies. Fucking wasting
That's
remedies on
true.
poison.
Hold on.
Just run away!
Run away!
Ugh.
You made it.
Oh, you went the wrong way. Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
There it is. There's the Phantom Forest.
Oh, Beaker, we got this.
Oh, I've definitely made the mistake of leaving or giving Shadow the Genji glove, and then he leaves, and you can't have it again until he's back.
You don't want to give him anything.
No, basically not. Or, I mean, if you give him anything, it should be stuff that doesn't matter. It's the only time this music is not used in a cave.
Mm-hmm. Ouch.
Those ghosts are assholes.
ghost being a ghost.
I watched Poltergeist for the first time in a long time the other day.
Oh, I haven't seen that in ages.
Dude, it's way better than you probably remember.
I remember it
Like,
being pretty good.
and yeah, and it's very good. Like, you remember it being pretty good. It is a very good movie. It's really impressive how the special effects. You know, I mean, I don't exactly know how they were done for all of it, but it's like just watching the special effects are just amazing for the 80s. And like, this is a PG movie. It was before the PG-13 thing came out, and like, I feel like this pushes the boundaries of being R-rated because it's so scary and gruesome.
It was rated PG?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was one of the very last movies to be rated either PG or R. There was no PG-13.
There's the two choices.
Yep. Or X.
It's too much metal. Run away!
They're attacking Salmon.
You can't deal with this.
Okay. What? Oh no.
What? Ow.
Oh no. Oh good. Stop it. Stop
That's
it.
not good.
Oh no.
Hmm.
They're doing ice too? Oh my god. Poor Shadow, he's gonna die. Oh god. I hope we're strong enough to get through the Phantom Train.
Well, yeah. Ouch.
Whoa! Because, like, there's no shops around. If we ran out of items, we're fucked.
There's shops in the Phantom Train.
There are?
Yeah, there's like random dudes selling stuff.
Seriously don't remember that. I remember there's parts where you can get your MP and HP back when you get to that one car where there's the food that you can eat.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that as much as you want. But I don't remember anybody selling things.
This just happened.
They're gonna muddle you again, yup.
Ouch.
Oh no. Well, at least he can't hurt anybody.
That could be for the best.
Not anymore, because he's not... Oh, jeez. He's not confused anymore. Ocean. Stop! There's gonna be nothing that you're fighting but ghosts for, like, the next hour. What? Oh!
Idiot.
Oh god. Reminds me of like if you're playing D&D and you like try to stab somebody with your epic blade and you roll a 1.
This is not going well.
Oh, well. If we can make it to the point where you can, you know, get that free MP HP, we should be okay. Gotta level up to a, you know, proper place. I'm glad that Shadow's there.
MP, HP, auto whatty? What?
If you can make it to the car that you eat at and refill your MP and HP.
Oh.
then we should be okay because we can level up indefinitely there.
That's correct.
Now, if you go to the right, there should be a save point, right? Or is that all the way to the left? I can't remember if you get one now or not.
Can't leave the train.
What? Oh no, you're supposed to try to get off first, like the right way, and then you can move. Those guys aren't normally who you fight here, are they?
I didn't think so.
These guys are zombies. If you, well, you can't cure them, but if you did have cure, it would hurt them.
I think everything on the train is undead.
Indeed, yeah.
Also, the dog guards a lot more than it did previously.
Mm. Good. Missed. Right. Yeah. Science freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go there. Yeah, you can go right, yeah. Ah. Get a buddy.
Take him. Need him.
Alright. Use a tent. Or you might not need to, I guess, but I guess it would help.
Got it.
Well, I managed this train.
How do we stop the train? It's quite straightforward.
Yeah. You remember which switches to flip, right?
I think there's like one that's separated apart from the other ones.
Right, but there's so there's 3 switches I think in the main compartment, and only 2 of them need to be switched, if I remember correctly. That one's on the outside, and then there's one up top too.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Let's just give it a. He's afraid of machines too.
Put it back. Who knows what it does? It's like firmware updates. It's the worst thing you could do. Never update.
Never let it happen.
No. So many of them.
We should do the Quadra Slam. Yeah.
Ow.
Jeez. Go on, at least kill one of them.
It's a negative.
Well, at least he did the damage even across the board. a lot of times when I try to do that, he'll like do 2 or 3 hits on one enemy and like not bother with the rest of the group. But in this case, I kind of would have preferred that he had taken one out so that there's less. Jesus. Less guys to kill you. Nice! He made up for it pretty good there. Don't forget to heal Sapid. Oh yeah.
That
Excellent.
is very true.
Excellent.
Yeah, so you got to talk to these guys, and half of them want to kill you, and the other half will sell you stuff.
Oh! See, I never talked to them ever, because I thought they all wanted to kill you.
That's a very good reason to not talk to them.
Indeed. I mean, there's already random encounters. Like, why would I want extra ones on top of that?
Ouch.
Did you say you never played any tabletop RPG games like D&D or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
You never did?
Nope.
Does it sound appealing to you?
Oh, see, there you go. There's a guy.
Oh.
Not really.
Oh no. Oh, well, what doesn't seem appealing about it to you?
It just seems kind of boring.
Common misconception. For sure, it's a common misconception. Like, especially if you're like doing it with all your buddies. Like most of the time, you're just kind of sitting around at a table, just being nerds, and you know, just booze. Like, for the most part, either you're in combat and you're waiting for it to be your turn, and you're just kind of like, you know, telling jokes to your friends that also aren't doing anything at the time, or you're like as a group deciding what to do in game, like in your as your characters, like trying to be creative and get through the plot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot more fun than most people realize, in my opinion. And when you're not specifically doing anything, it's still very enjoyable.
Oh,
Like
God.
I've had like 10-hour gaming sessions with D&D.
What?
Yeah. And like, I
very
guess at the
intense.
end you're ready for it to be over, but like the whole time you're just like, oh, this is awesome. It really does help to have a group that already knows D&D in and out, so that like there's so much stuff to know about it. So like if you don't know everything about it, you could easily like not know that a thing could be done, or you know, something's possible or something's not possible. So like having a group that already knows what's going on, while you don't know exactly all the rules, they can kind of keep you in line pretty easily.
Okay.
And you don't exactly have to know everything offhand already. You don't have to be like an expert on that stuff.
I mean, I wouldn't be immediately opposed to it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, but it is kind of hard to find a good group.
No!
Back with the muddling.
It's okay, he's dead.
Whacked. Huh.
It really is like half of them.
Shit. I'm a little upset that I never knew that. I mean, it's not like they're selling amazing items, but they're definitely gonna keep you going. They have Phoenix Downs, that's important as fuck. Heal the ghost.
It's almost kind of like...
Is it?
Damn it. Because you can't keep the ghost with you.
I forget which a car it is that he doesn't want to go into you with, but it's like one of the last ones for sure. I always try to remember to possess somebody before that happens, so it doesn't go to waste.
Good old doggo.
Oh.
Dead? Not dead.
Neither.
Damn it.
Bomb.
Oh. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I think he's dead.
Uh-oh, indeed. He'll be fine.
So, where'd the... Oh, tonics rock way at the bottom.
Did you arrange your items? Doesn't it usually put them at top?
Yeah, I thought it was at the top.
Oh. Well, you can manually move them, but yeah, those are...
We can.
Jeez. It's a shop in every fucking car. Some. Not all.
Yeah.
We're gonna meet Siegfried for the first time. The world's greatest swordsman.
That's true. Dead.
He's definitely one of the most, like, useless recurring characters ever in Final Fantasy games.
Oh, nice. They're started
Start,
kind of one-shotting him.
it's starting to catch up a little bit. So this is your favorite Final Fantasy game, right? Or is there somehow one that's better in your opinion?
I really like 7.
You like 7?
Mm-hmm.
More than 6?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. There's different aspects that I like about each.
So I've never actually beat 7. It was the same story as a lot of the RPGs that I've been talking about. Is I got very far into the game and just kind of petered out.
Forgot. You should just get it on Steam.
The remake. Well, I want to get the remake anyway. But are you talking about the
No,
original,
just
or...
the original.
Is there a HD version of it, like a remastered version of the original game?
There's mods.
Oh, okay.
There's one mod where it was remade in HD, and I think it has new sprites and stuff like that, or new characters.
That's not the video that you sent me that one time, was it? No, that was 3D models.
Might have been that one.
Yeah, they're 3D models anyway. That's right. I remember I had
escape.
I had FF7 on as a demo on I'm pretty sure, if I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was on a demo disc, like a PC demo disc from like PC Magazine
Oh.
with like other things on it, like Diablo. And I could play like the first little bit of Final Fantasy VII. No escape.
Mm-mm. I think I still have one somewhere.
Oh, you do?
Final Fantasy VII demo for PlayStation.
Oh, for PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh, it's too many.
Oh no. Can you run? Guess
Probably.
Not. Exploder, you're gonna die.
Already?
Oh,
Possess
jeez.
one.
Possess that bitch.
I feel they
this is
do
terrible.
that no matter what. Ouch.
Oh no.
Oh no, it just healed them.
Okay.
And then
Oh my. That is terrible.
It's awful. Get him! Get him!
We need you, Sabin. Who's gonna jump all these train cars for us? Just slamming tonics.
They're stuck.
I think not. What is he like carrying the two of them?
This jumping machine. Minus the train is decrepit.
Yeah. It didn't take him long. Bloody persistent. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.
Not so scared of flipping switches, are you now, Cyan? That saved our ass.
Ouch.
Ugh. What the? Those guys aren't normal for here. Oh my god.
That
Did
was
you
a
see
lot.
that?
Kill them?
I'm gonna die.
Probably. Get him, dog.
Kill that specter.
Yes.
Awesome. Saved by a dog.
Love the dog. It's like, what am I looking for?
I'm full. I can't drink anymore.
Knocking him back.
Too healthy. Yeah, I didn't realize there was so many extra opportunities to get more ghost pals. I thought it was just the one at the back.
Oh no, there's a few.
Yeah. Definitely never messed with that because I, just assumed that they are all fights.
Most are.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this one's equipped differently too. The first ghost, it just has the fist.
The first one we used still had that rod.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Well, I could be wrong about that.
Yep.
But
Yeah, he had an ice rod.
I feel like I remember him attacking with a fist in the original game. Almost there.
Ugh.
Yep. Oh, jeez. At least you're able to buy more shurikens.
Yeah, that's a plus.
Oh.
It hurts so much.
Remy did half.
And that's what Demi does.
Oh.
Hmm. I don't think it matters. Dead.
We could make it.
Very likely.
I think the next car is the
Food car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So all of our stuff will be refilled right here anyway. Have a seat, sir. He just
Eating
starts waving his arms and demanding food.
ghost food. Lunatic.
Worried?
Gobble, snarf, snap.
Yep, that's how I eat.
Gotta burgle these guys. Some
Aha.
earrings.
Earrings is still the same. That was always there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you use the earrings?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did too. I would frequently give them to Celeste.
Yep.
Or Terra. I would double them up too.
Same.
Yeah. It really does work like very well.
It works well.
Yeah. Just about
There's
there.
this-
Oh, that's Siegfried.
Jackass.
Like, I wonder if there's even, like, if you don't do this, does it matter? Because you don't get anything from this guy.
You get nothing. I don't think it makes a difference.
I think you get, like, 1 GP or 0 thing. Taste my blade! Go, guys! How lame.
Ow. Get him, dog.
Nope.
Nope. He's not feeling it. Ow. Stop it.
Bee stings. What? Is he actually going to be a tough enemy? Oh my god. Wait, no, it was just 1 hit that he took, right?
We didn't even get to do anything.
But, no, I mean, like, normally before, it would only be one hit that he takes, and then he's done. Okay, cool. We're good. Yeah. Whoa! That's a good item.
I don't actually know if you could... I mean, I think he'd... I imagine in this version he'd be a pain in the ass to beat. That's why I used Possess.
Gale Hairpin, doesn't that half your MP? Consumed? Oh, okay, okay. Well, that's pretty good too,
Raises
though.
preemptive attack.
Yeah. What is the other one that halves your MP usage? It's another hairpin, isn't it?
That I don't know.
Can't remember. Well, I'm sure we'll come across it eventually.
We're down a ghost.
Down a ghost, indeed. But we're almost to the point where we can't have a ghost anyway. Shuriken!
Dead.
No experience.
Mm-mm.
Ugh.
So many.
Us.
Thank you, dog. Get him.
Barf, barf, barf. Ow! Great. Oh, cool.
Much better.
That'd be good. Oh, I guess that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Mm-mm.
I thought he had more damage taken. Oh, nice.
Back with the ghost.
Can hear my roommate just watching Jurassic Park. Jealous.
There's a safe point here somewhere. Wanted to talk to the conductor. Not the ghost.
Indeed. Monsters. Monsters.
Yeah, I feel like there's a monster in one of them.
Yeah, it's not a nice one either.
It's not?
It wasn't a very nice monster either.
Hmm.
I think it's like one that's extra hard from the rest of. You could. I'm pretty sure it's worth doing though.
Is it?
I think he gives you a good item. Or he did before. That's that bitch.
Ow.
Not happy. That's pretty good damage. Damn.
It doesn't die.
Nope. Oh. Oh.
Dead.
There goes Cyan. There goes the turn. Oh my god, it's gotta die soon.
I don't know if it has to.
You think it just won't die?
It just won't die. It lives forever.
Oh god. It's already dead. It needs to die again. Oh, acid rain.
Oh, it healed the
Ghost.
ghost.
Ghost buddy. Did it? Was it gonna do an item and it wasn't able to?
No, I had to do possess.
Oh, and it didn't work.
Mm-mm.
Is that a thing that can happen?
Apparently.
God damn. Oh my god. Come on, Cyan, come back to us.
Oh, there it is.
Fucking god. Atlas Armlet!
I don't even know what that does. What does that do?
Raise fight damage, I think. Yeah.
What does that even mean?
It raises your fight damage.
It makes things worse.
But see, that's what makes me think that, like, the sneak ring, which where that says it raises the steal success rate, like your Atlas Armlet, it says it raises fight damage, but your stats don't go up at all. They go down, in fact. So, like, do they do the thing that they say that they do separate from the stat change? I guess it does. This. One shot.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Very nice.
These guys don't give very good experience.
There we go.
There he goes. He's done.
Hell no, I ain't gonna bust up the train that's taking me to the afterlife.
He's like, that's far enough.
Right. Got this. Don't you dare forget to suplex the train. Everyone knows that we want to see that.
Yeah, it was like something like that.
The outside ones, yeah, and then the one on top.
Well, two. God, assuming they can survive this.
Assuming, hopefully.
Ow!
Oh my god. Oh shit. If I remember right, that move he does, EvilType, is gonna be fucking horrible.
EvilType? That
You
doesn't...
don't remember it?
No.
It's Status Effect City. It, like, I think it turns you into an imp. I think it gives you like countdown and like a confusion, and oh god, it's horrible. Beware the EvilType.
The EvilType. Alright, let's see what happens.
Heal up, heal up. Yeah.
It's an angry train.
Ooh. Here we go.
Oh, it starts
oh no!
off with it.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh.
So far, that didn't. I'm pretty sure it's like random status effects, and so you lucked out there because Sabin isn't really having a problem. Oh,
That's crazy damage.
Did you see how much that did? Yeah, that's
Yep.
really good. It didn't work. Oh, jeez. Good luck here.
Made it. Ow.
Fucking hell.
I did like the wheel. It was like rolls over the...
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a good
Tearing
amount
it
of
up.
defense, dude. Phantom Train doesn't have defense for shit.
Mm-mm.
Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah, I never understood that sheep thing.
Yeah, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
Where does it come from?
Put you to sleep. Like, I think it's just like because after a certain point in any game, if you're put to sleep, you eventually just wears off. And
So that thing just shows up?
Yeah, well, that thing doesn't just show up on other games. I think that this game was just kind of trying to make sense of the thing wearing off. And so some goat sheep dude is
Goat
like, wake up. Whatever that thing is. Oh my god.
So we could always use a phoenix down.
You have enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. Oh boy. We have enough potions too. If we need to like take a few turns to just heal, we can do that.
Yeah, there's plenty.
Heal. Oh my goodness. Oh no. No. Dark. That's not too bad either.
That's fine.
Yeah, especially if you blitz. That doesn't matter if he's dark.
But
Ow. Oh my gosh, you might run out of potions.
oh, sleep.
Fucker. This thing might die if it takes too much damage before you get to suplex it.
Yeah, that's true.
Hopefully that's what happens and we just get to be done with it. Okay,
Oh,
cool. That's fine. I mean, I've seen it plenty enough in my life. If no one else has seen this and doesn't know what I'm talking about, Sabin can suplex the train and it looks amazing. Go look it up on YouTube. It's definitely there. Okay. Another major part down. And oh, we have one more scenario to do. Do you want to do that now or do you want to save it till tomorrow?
We can save it to tomorrow.
Okay, cool. So
We got two of the longest ones out of the way.
Go through this little bit here and call it a night?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool with me. Let me off of this crazy bus.
Get out.
Oh, what'd you think of that Big Rigs episode that you said that you just watched?
Oh, that game?
Isn't that game ridiculous?
That was so good.
How does that game exist?
I like how there's different versions of it.
Right, like, let alone different versions. How could you fail so much multiple times trying to get this game to work?
But each one gets a little bit better.
Barely.
It makes me want to get it.
I mean, it definitely would be fun to just, like, play it and make fun of it the whole time. You could take a shot every time you go straight up a mountain.
It was in the third version where the computer player actually races against you, but you still can't lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Like regardless of what position you finish, it says you win.
Yeah, you're a winner.
Oh yeah, and the like grammatical errors.
Your winner.
Your winner.
It's just too great. Poor Cyan. At least he kind of gets to see them again in the other, later event for him where you gotta fight those Three Stooge fairy dudes, whatever they're called. It's like Larry, Curly, and Moe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I remember right, that fight is pretty hard actually because like one of them does like Cure 3 a lot and like heals his buddies, and then one of them does Life 2
Hmm.
and fully heals his buddies once they've died. But yeah. All right, cool. So we're good. Just gonna save the game and
We
be done.
made it.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot more honestly, we're doing a lot better than I thought we would do. I thought
So,
this
yeah,
was gonna be
Now
more
you just
grinding.
walk to Narche, and then it's start of the third scenario.
Wait a minute. Well, we still have to deal with Gao, don't we? In this bit. I mean, not right
wait.
now if we don't want to.
You're right. There's the
Yeah,
the falls.
Yeah. But after this scenario and Terra's scenario, it's the Narche battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, we're gonna die.
I think it should be fine. This is going all right.
It's going all right till that part. It's like the next hardest part of the game.
We might actually need to stock up on some items.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we needed to.
That's for tomorrow.
Yep. All right, cool. So we're good. Whenever you're ready to log us off. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.